Friends as they battle for the title in this year's Lakeshore County Pumpkin Pie Bake-Off.
Here we go. Love the pie.
I just realized that I never wished you good luck. Probably because you don't really mean it. Look, I was going to tell you, Faye, Tell me what? That you've thrown all our plans in the garbage? And you're going to open a bakery without me? It was my father's decision. It's his money, Faye, and he wanted to gamble on me, alone. Sure, after I've taught you everything you know. You've never even had a cooking lesson. If it wasn't for me, you'd still be using pre-made cookie dough. How dare you? It's been years since I've used that stuff. Yeah, right. Well, you've only had one win. Pre-made cookie dough. This wasn't my call. If I wanted a space on Fuller Street, I had to accept his offer immediately, even if it meant stabbing me in the back.
Okay, ladies, let's leave the knives in the food, please.
Looks like we may have to cancel our golf game tomorrow.
You kidding me? Looks like it might be canceled permanently.
Yeah.
Faye, please, you're my best friend. We never made definite plans. It was all just a pipe dream. Oh, so that bank loan I applied for, that was just a pipe dream. I'm sorry about that, I am, but... Don't be, really. I don't need you, Lydia. I'm gonna open my own bake shop. Right, Reggie?
Yeah.
And for your information, I already have a line of credit, a lifetime of recipes, and this here trophy, which I'm gonna display prominently in the front window of my new bakery.
Are you sure you want to go head-to-head with me, Faye?
Is that a threat? It's a dare. Well, I guess this is war.
Take care, Rich.
Take care, Max.
Casey, I need you for a taste test. Casey, I need you for a taste test. Oh, shoot. We need to fix that thing. Casey?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Mom. I'm revising our operating budget. I need to take a look at some of these line items.
Casey, I don't know what any of this means. That's why I've got you.
Well, it means if we cut a few of these specialty items off the menu, we could come out of the red. Maybe. I hope. I'm also developing a new advertising and marketing plan for us.
And how much is that going to cost?
I promise I'll be conservative.
Well, if we got the Buckeye Hotel account, we may not have to worry, right? We'd be baking a lot of pastries for a lot of continental breakfasts.
Well, yeah, of course, but I can't budget based on what-ifs. I'm figuring this out from a strategic standpoint. You just focus on the baking.
Speaking of which, come. I want you to sample the front runners for this year's bake-off.
Okay.
That's why we're in trouble, you know? In the past, profits soared every time I won, but now, losing 3 years in a row to that traitor Lydia Harper, I bet her bakery is booming.
I know, but this is your year. I can feel it. And I promise you, we're gonna turn the ship around.
From your lips to God's ears, honey. Ow!
And he's looking for about 350 yards there. He's on a 7-iron, and, yeah, he took it slightly.
What are you doing here so late, Case?
I just came to check up on her again.
She's resting. The medication's helping the physical pain, but the mental pain is another matter entirely.
Did they really say 6 weeks off her feet?
Could be longer if it doesn't heal right. Just pray she doesn't need surgery.
Oh, I should have fixed that step sooner.
Come on. You both had a lot on your plate.
Well, I already arranged for a substitute baker for the morning, but that's all we can afford now.
Unless you want to take on some of the baking. Of course, we all know what happened the last time.
All right, well, I'll just focus on working on that hotel account, and the new baker can focus on cooking until Mom's back on her feet. I have it all figured out.
Not all of it.
Oh, no. The bake-off.
Yep.
Oh, that's not good. What are we going to do?
You're the public face of the sweet factory now. You're gonna have to do it in her place.
What did he say? Oh, you're serious?
Why not? You're a smart girl. You got a 4.0 at Wharton.
Dad, I almost burned down the store.
Case, you didn't burn down the store. And furthermore, I believe in you.
I don't believe in me. Not when it comes to the kitchen.
Go talk to your mother, see what she thinks. And stop worrying. We're insured if you burn down the place.
Cute, Dad. Really cute.
You want to enter the bake-off?
No, but someone has to.
I'm just going to have to do this myself. We have no choice. Oh!
You were saying? You have to stay off that ankle. You can't stand for an hour baking.
But we have to win this thing, Casey. Our business depends on it.
Look, maybe it's not so bad. The bake-off is the centerpiece for the Harvest Festival. Everyone pays attention. But it needs a new story. I mean, your big feud with Lydia Harper is hardly a feud if she keeps winning.
And that story is you?
Me going up against her? That'll get people talking about our place.
Okay, I'm listening.
Look, Grandma passed all her recipes on to you, right? Now you get to pass this on to me. The circle of life. And maybe we get some free press out of it. Come on, Mom, let me try. For the bakery. For us.
Okay, for us. We've got enough insurance, so...
Why does everyone keep saying that? It's not funny.
I'm just kidding. But seriously, you need to beat Lydia Harper. Because all this publicity you've been talking about, it may help our business with some tourists, but winning the bake-off will bring in the locals.
Okay. I can do that.
Good.
Go get my mom. She will not be able to resist my signature mac and cheese with ham and Gruyere.
Sam, she said no 100 times already.
Maybe 101 is the charm.
Ah, that time of the year already, is it?
All these years and you're still having someone sneaky Faye McCarthy's pumpkin scones?
I hate myself for liking them so much. I've tried to recreate this recipe a dozen times.
Well, I have something delicious that'll take your mind off that.
I already told you, Sam, we are not expanding the menu.
Is this or is this not our business?
It is our business, but I'm still in charge.
Look, Mom, you've won the bake-off 3 years in a row. Why not ride the wave? We could have a full-service restaurant by the end of the year.
This place couldn't handle that kind of volume.
So we build a second story. Or buy the place next door.
Well, that sounds a lot like expanding, and we do not have the money for that.
We apply for a loan. It'll pay itself off in no time. What's your favorite expression?
Create something unique for yourself.
Yes. And right now, you and Faye McCarthy are like two sides of the same coin. Don't you want to be more than her?
Of course I do. I always do.
Then this is how you take it to the next level.
I'm sorry, Sam, but it's just not financially feasible for us.
Well, then maybe I need to reconsider my future here, because I didn't spend 2 years at the Cordon Bleu in London to make banana cupcakes and lemon bars for the rest of my life.
Hello, how are you? How's your day?
Wow. Only 17. Great.
Hi.
Okay, I know that look. What have you heard?
That Faye McCarthy broke her fibula or tibia or something, and she has to stay off her foot for more than a month. So, Casey McCarthy is entering the bake-off in her place. She does the books.
Great. So it'll be an easy win for you.
Actually, it's going to be an easy win for you. I am passing you the torch, son.
What if I refuse the torch?
Well, you can't refuse the torch. It's your birthright.
I don't think it is. Look, Mom, I really don't want to take on your feud with Faye McCarthy. Besides, it's not even Faye, it's her daughter.
Think of the publicity. The Harper-McCarthy feud moves to the next generation. Plus, it's no fun for me if I don't get the satisfaction of beating Faye.
Mom, it's a pumpkin pie contest.
No, Sam, it is the pumpkin pie contest. The TV news covers it, the paper. The final round is featured on that culinary channel show, Pie Heaven. And you know what happens every time last year's episode airs?
We run out of pie.
We run out of everything. Sam, I know we've been having some disagreements lately, but it's important to me.
Okay, fine. I'll do it. Then you have to do something for me.
What's that?
I'm going to put together some sort of presentation, a business plan for our restaurant, and you will consider it. It's important to me.
Okay. It's a deal.
Great. Let's talk pumpkin.
It's important you wear your game face at all times. In this competition, they prey on your weaknesses. The dog-eat-dog world, and that is nothing compared to the bake-off. Every eye in town will be on you, watching you. Be careful what you say. Be careful what you do. There's no room for error. There's no room for error. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
This is like the Hunger Games.
I don't know what that means, but I'm sure this is worse.
All right, save it for the big show. So we all know the rules. There's 2 rounds of judging. Round 1, all 12 contestants will bake their very own loaf of gourmet pumpkin bread. Our 3 judges will then choose 3 winners. For round 2, our finalists will bake an original pumpkin pie. Seen it all before, folks, so let's please try and be extra creative this year, all right? What's the best thing to put into a pumpkin pie?
Your teeth!
Now, please, form a single file line at the table to register.
Come on, get this fine. Go.
Kate? Hey, I didn't know I'd be going up against Sam Harper. There was nothing that guy wasn't good at in high school. I mean, we weren't friends thanks to your war with Mrs. Harper.
Well, that doesn't seem to have ruined your life, dear.
Well, I guess not, but he's a professional chef. He does all the baking for Fuller Street. I can't compete with that.
Yes, you can. And with any luck, mediocrity runs through his Harper veins. And you've got my blood running through yours. And I'll teach you everything I know.
No way, Mom. Absolutely not. The doctor said that foot has to heal. Besides,
Goodness.
I have to learn how to run things on my own sooner or later.
There's Eleanor Field. Okay. I've got to go talk to her about her granddaughter's birthday cake. Anyway, I'll see you back at the car.
Okay. Hey. Oh. Sam Harper?
Casey McCarthy? I haven't seen you around town lately.
Well, we McCarthys like to keep a low profile.
Ah, of course. How else would you keep your secret recipes hidden from my family?
Exactly. So how's business on your end?
What do you love to know?
Nope. Just trying to be cordial. Ours is killing it, by the way.
The fact that you feel the need to tell me that makes it sound a little questionable.
Oh, feel free to think what you want. Wouldn't want to burden you with actual facts.
So, are you ready? This thing could get ugly, you know.
Of course it will. It's the world-famous bake-off, after all.
Well, seriously, Casey, you don't actually think you can beat me, do you? I mean, I'm doing this thing since high school.
Okay, sure, maybe I don't have your culinary training and all your years in the kitchen, but where I come from, we're taught to think outside the box. And fortunate for me, outside the box is where I live and breathe.
You're pretty confident, aren't you?
That's right. I can't wait to see your face when this rookie takes first place in front of the entire town.
Game on, Miss McCarthy.
Game on, Mr. Harper.
Casey, I said mix the batter.
That's what I'm doing.
You know, a spoon stirs, a mixer mixes.
Oh. Well, you didn't say that.
Well, I thought it was a given. You did grow up in a bakery.
Yes, and I've watched you do this a million times, so can you please go home now? I have to practice, and I don't need to worry about you hobbling around here.
Okay. Oh, I forgot. Your sister's coming to town early to help us out with the festival.
Great.
Do you want to come to the house early tonight? Just to discuss strategy? For your pitch meeting with the Buckeye Hotel?
Yes, yes. Now, can you please go home? Dad's been waiting for you in the car for the last 15 minutes.
Just keep practicing. You'll be okay.
Hey, Mom, can you call me when you get this? It says I need a baking pumpkin, and I don't know what that means. They all look the same to me. Okay, bye. Isn't a pumpkin just a pumpkin?
Actually, no, it's not. I'm surprised you didn't learn that at the bakery you run with your mother.
Well, as you know, I tend to the business side of things. She bakes. It's a perfect partnership.
But you're the one entering the bake-off. And you don't know the difference between a carving pumpkin and a baking pumpkin?
I do. I own a bakery. It's just that my specialties lie elsewhere.
Like, on a spreadsheet?
I have many other talents.
I'm listening.
Oh, you think I'm going to show you all my cards?
What, you think you're holding the royal flush?
I just might be. So I suggest you fold now to avoid embarrassment.
I never fold.
Oh, this is good. We're just carrying on an age-old family tradition. Harper's versus McCarthy's.
It's heartwarming, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't wait to see how it plays out.
Ditto. Good luck finding your baking pumpkin.
Trust me, luck has nothing to do with it. So, what's a baking pumpkin?
Maple scones. Oh, and croissants. Every hotel has croissants for breakfast.
I'll have it all ready for my meeting with them on Wednesday. And stop worrying, I'll knock it out of the park.
Okay.
See? I can handle the business and the contest. I can't believe Sam Harper thinks I don't know what I'm doing in the kitchen.
Honey, you don't know what you're doing in the kitchen.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
Just be careful, okay? I know he's cute and charming, but he is his mother's son. And she's a snake in the grass.
Mom, I have a business degree from Wharton. Okay, we had entire classes on psychological warfare. I think I can handle the likes of Sam Harper. Besides, this is our family business, and nothing is more important to me.
That's my girl.
And print.
For the first round, I will be making my mother's classic pumpkin bread. That tastes like cement. Oh, no, not again, not again.
Hello? Hello? I see you found yourself a baking pumpkin.
Yes, Captain, there will not be a third time. Please take this back to the guys at the station. On the house. You're doing great work. So, now you know. I'm a complete disaster in the kitchen.
I just want to make sure you're okay.
I'm fine. The bakery's fine. And as much as it might disappoint you, we will live to see another day.
Contrary to what you might think of my family, we really don't want anything bad to happen to your business. In fact, it's nice having the competition. It keeps us on our toes. To be honest with you, I'm even sort of looking to get out of the whole bakery business altogether.
Really? And do what?
A full-service sit-down restaurant that would serve a family-friendly American classic cuisine with a gourmet flair. Full-of-street restaurant. We'll just take a few renovations, a new space maybe. I don't know.
So what's the holdup?
My mother, of course. I wanted to think bigger, but she's so concerned about the time, the energy, the money. But more than anything, I think her whole life is focused on the bakery. I guess she worries a restaurant might interfere with it.
Well, I hope you can convince her. That way, people would only come here for pastries and all my problems would be solved.
So things aren't going so...
No, we're getting by.
We've been there as well. But I want to do more than just get by. My mother and I have an agreement of sorts. I win the contest and she'll consider the proposal.
What kind of proposal?
Right now it's just a menu for the restaurant, but I'm working on the business plan, which is taking a little longer.
The most important thing I learned at Wharton was the difference between idea and a plan. Dreamers have ideas and doers have plans. The best advice I can give you is map out every last detail from start to finish.
Thanks, I'll do that. So what about you? What's your recipe for the preliminary round? An idea or a plan?
Well, first it was an idea, then it was a plan, and now it's bordering on colossal failure.
Look at us. What a pair.
Wait a minute. I got it. You need a viable business proposal, something I can do in my sleep. And with my mother out of commission, I need someone to teach me how to bake without burning down the town.
You want me to help you win?
No, just help each other get what we both want. Did I mention I was top of my class? Do you know how many job offers I had after graduation?
This feels a lot like conspiring with the enemy.
I won't tell if you don't.
All right, you got yourself a teacher.
So, 10 o'clock tonight. But text me first to make sure I'm alone. My mother's failing miserably at staying off her feet.
Got it.
We have to be very careful, Sam. I don't know about your mother, but mine will practically disown me if she has any idea that we're helping each other out.
Oh, trust me, my mother would as well.
Okay, I'll see you at 10.
Auntie Casey!
Alyssa, you're here! Hi! Oh, I missed you.
I miss you too.
Hi! Hi, big sister. And you're here, again.
What? The baker filling in for me called with some questions, so I had Betty drive me over.
She insisted, and I was just home working on my bake-off recipe. I just might have a shot this year with Faye and Lydia out of the mix. Between those two, no one else has won that contest in well over a decade.
Well, that definitely changes this year.
Yeah, maybe we can get some other things to change this year, too.
It's no use, Betty. I tried. They're the Hatfields and McCoys of Emeryville.
Is it too much to ask to want to have my good friends back together again?
Yes.
And you know very well, Mother, that you can answer questions over the phone.
Oh, I'm so bored at home. Why can't I come in and help?
Because the doctor said if you keep standing on that foot, you might have permanent damage. That's why. Now go home.
Oh, all right, fine. I know when I'm not wanted. Mwah. Bye, Lexi. Bye, honey.
Bye.
Oh, come on, Betty.
So, I have taken the week off work. I am all yours. Although I may have to do a little work while I'm here because I have a big case coming up next month.
Thank you so much. You have no idea how much I need you this week.
Oh, are you kidding? You and Sam Harper taking over the Family Feud? I would not miss this for the world.
We're not taking it over. We just both happen to enter the bake-off for the first time this year, that's all.
Yeah, but Mom says if you win this, that you're going to get featured on that culinary show, Pie Heaven. That's pretty cool.
Well, don't set your DVR quite yet. I'm a long way off from winning anything.
Casey, you do so much for this place. You know you don't have to take on this contest as well.
You remember after I graduated, I could have moved away to work at that big company in New York?
Mm-hmm.
I had a choice, but Mom needed me. So the choice was easy. I guess deep down, I really do love this place. And it's for that very reason I do need to take this contest on.
Okay.
I'm glad you're here.
I wish you a lot of luck.
Mom's driving me crazy.
I believe it.
Now, stir it in with the cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, and ginger. We'll do each mix separately and then blend them together.
Okay, got it, I think. Cooking should be entered into with abandon, or not at all. Julia Child said that. If you're not gonna take it seriously, get out of the kitchen. Faye McCarthy said that. So how is it you grew up in a bakery and never learned to cook? I've always had more of a propensity towards business and academics. That's why I'm the brains of the sweet factory and my mother is the brawn. Okay, Miss Academic, try this. Treat the recipe like an equation, follow the steps, and it won't steer you wrong. You see, actually though, I think cooking is more of an art form. And Art and I, we've always had this love-hate sort of thing. Just takes practice, you'll get it. Now stir! But you, on the other hand, you're the star quarterback, went to work for your mom right after high school, went off to culinary school in France. Almost to 350 degrees. Let's mix the pumpkin. So how did you know this is what you wanted to do? My grandma used to say, you want to show someone you care, cook for them, so that's what I do. Sometimes a plate of chocolate chip cookies is all you really need. And while the bakery's been great, it's time for a restaurant, something with community tables where it's loud and busy and food is served family style. Oh, now that is the perfect way to mix if you want your bread to be clumpy and uneven. Is that the texture you're going for? Of course. Who doesn't like clumpy bread? Okay, you go ahead. You show me the right way. Use this. Okay. In a circle, like this. Look at that. Not a single clump. Yeah. I'm a pretty good teacher. For Harper. Hopefully not too good, though. So when are we going to talk about my business plan? Tomorrow night. I promise. But let's call it a night before I collapse.
Something smells great.
Hey!
Hey, you ready for the big meeting?
Let me guess, she sent you to spy on me?
Actually, no. I'm about to play 18 holes of golf. I'm gonna eat some snacks for the guys. Don't tell your mother, but Lydia's white chocolate macadamia nut cookies are better.
Bite your tongue, Dad.
Walking Dead today, Case.
I told you I'd call you when I was done.
Just tell me.
Went well. They loved everything.
Everything, especially your pumpkin scones.
Of course. Did you tell them about all the different flavors we offer seasonally?
This is not my first rodeo, Mom. I told them everything we discussed, and there was not a single onion
Pastry at the
Yes! Great. So, what's next?
Well, they're talking to a few other people, but I feel like we have a really good shot.
That's wonderful, Casey.
You have nothing to worry about.
I've got this. That was fast.
What was fast?
Oh, hi. Sorry, I was talking to myself. What are you doing here? I thought you were going to Mom and Dad's to do your work.
Oh, you know, I've been going over these depositions for hours. My eyes were starting to glaze over. I need a sugar fix.
Okay, yeah. I'll put some in a to-go box for you. Red Velvet cupcakes, okay?
Gosh, Casey, you've been working so hard. Why don't you go home? I can close up.
No! No, I have another practice run in the oven, and maybe this one will be successful. I'll keep you posted.
You don't have to prove yourself to me. You know I'm way worse at this than you are. Was that Sam Harper?
What? Where?
He just tried to walk in here.
No, really? Are you sure? Are you sure it was him?
I don't know. I don't know.
Sorry about that earlier. I couldn't get my sister out of here.
It's okay. I had to catch up on my window shopping anyway.
So, where were we? Construction and renovations estimate here. Monthly rent increase, operating expenses, staff, insurance, etc.
Wow. You've thought of everything.
This is the difference between an idea and a plan.
You're really good at this. So tell me, have you ever been tempted to call that company back in New York?
Maybe once, after some silly argument with my mom. But then I realized how much I love it here. I mean, I grew up in this place. Someday, my kids are gonna be here, doing their homework, eating donuts. This is home.
I know the feeling.
But hopefully this puts you one step closer to your dream. I mean, after I win tomorrow, you're gonna need to take things in a new direction, a fallback plan, so to speak.
I wouldn't be so sure of yourself, McCarthy. You still haven't seen my recipe for prelims.
I haven't, but I had a pretty good practice run today, so you better bring your A game.
All I have is an A game, McCarthy.
Well, then I'll just say good luck.
And to you, and may the best man
Or woman.
win.
But please. After you, please.
All right, preliminary round. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm nervous. What if I mess up?
Okay, listen. Your big sister's about to give you some very sound, unsolicited advice. When I first started college, what was my major?
Pre-med. But if I remember correctly, the sight of blood made you faint.
Every single time. In theory, I loved medicine. But in practice, it made me unconscious. So I changed course.
Yeah, to law.
Exactly. It just spoke to me, and then I ended up loving it. You need to find what speaks to you.
Yeah, but I already know. It's this place, the bakery. That's what speaks to me, and I just really want to do what's right by it.
Then let that fuel you. And let go, and have a little fun with it.
Wait, cooking's supposed to be fun?
Yeah.
Why didn't anybody tell me that?
Casey. Thanks again for helping me out. I went over it in detail last night. Business plan's incredible.
Well, just don't tell anybody where you got it.
Secret's safe with me. But more importantly, how are you feeling?
I'm fluctuating between terrified and being completely numb. So, all in all, not bad.
A moment of truth.
Okay, stop being nice to me. People are looking.
You should probably give them what they want.
It would make it worth the price of admission. Let's do this.
You really think you're going to the finals? Don't kid yourself, Casey.
What's fighting? You know what, Sam? When I want your opinion, I'll ask for it.
You don't know everything. I can teach you a few things.
Oh, you don't need my opinion. You know you're gonna lose.
Can you believe this guy?
It's never too late to throw in the towel, McCarthy.
That's okay. Why don't you...
Very own pumpkin bread. Cooled to perfection.
Gail's very own pumpkin bread. Fresh and hot for you.
Wow. You have truly outdone yourself this year, Gail. Okay. At the end of the baking round, we'll see if these dishes have what it takes to move on in the competition. 11 a.m. contestants. We'll be back in 15 minutes.
When your mom comes back with our drinks, don't tell her I let you have cotton candy before lunch.
Is this a private party, or can anybody join?
I don't think that's such a good idea. You know, the walls have eyes around here.
You did great this morning.
Really? Oh, I don't know. I think I forgot an ingredient. I got so nervous with everyone just staring.
I think you gave them a good taste of what's to come at finals.
You mean the famous family feud?
They're practically salivating. Never underestimate this town's desire for some juicy gossip. Be proud of you, McCarthy. Bye.
Bye.
Casey? What did he want?
He just wanted to wish me luck.
Uh-huh.
You okay? So what did the doctor say?
Oh, well, just 2 more weeks on these things.
On those things or off those things?
Okay, he still wants me to take it easy. But I wasn't going to miss the prelims.
Well, Mom, why don't you go sit down? I'll bring you your food.
All right, fine. So I graciously handed over the reins this year. What can I say? He's my son, and he wanted this. Letting someone else take center stage, Lydia? Are you feeling okay, or should somebody call an ambulance? Hello, Faye. I just heard your bakery's in trouble. I just want you to know that I feel for you. You've come a long way from ready-made pie crusts. All right, that's it.
Oh, Mom, calm down. Let's get away from all this drama.
Yeah. Mom, let's go. Come on. Wait, where's the kettle corn?
You ate it?
Well, not all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why did you get the extra large?
My bad.
There has to be something we can do to stop this fighting between our mothers. Having to hide this forbidden friendship is starting to get old.
Is that what we have? A forbidden friendship?
You make it sound so illicit when you say it like that.
I don't know. It's kind of fun having a secret with you.
And if I don't make finals, then what?
And I don't know.
You go back to being a Harper, and I go back to being a McCarthy, where we happily coexist in perfect disharmony.
That doesn't sound like very much fun.
No. It's time. I don't just want to go to finals. I want to win.
Me too.
Good luck, Sam. I really mean it.
Good luck, Casey. But not really. Ow! Careful, that's my steering arm.
Thank you. All right. As promised, sports fans, only 3 out of our 12 contestants will be moving forward. Our first finalist from Group 3, a rookie who comes from a champion's bloodline in this competition, a legacy, if you will, Sam Harper of the Fuller Street Bakery. Our next finalist from Group 1, someone who has yet to take home a title after 9 years of competing, Betty Lund.
This is my year, mister.
And our third and last finalist, another rookie who shocked us all with this freshman entry, Casey McCarthy of the Sweet Factory. A new generation of Harpers and McCarthys going head-to-head in an unbelievable showdown. It's going to be one of the most exciting final rounds we've ever seen at this competition. Hold on tight, everyone, because 4 days from now, we will have a new pumpkin pie champion!
You should be proud of yourself. Why aren't you happy?
I am happy. I was just thinking that only one of us can win. Come on. I mean, if I win, what does that mean for you?
Well, I do have this spectacular business plan that if my mom can't see the potential, then maybe some investors can.
And if you win, I think that could be really bad for our family business, especially if we don't land this hotel account.
You still haven't heard back from them yet?
No, nothing. I was really hoping we would, so I didn't have to go up against you.
Don't you realize we're part of a family feud? You're supposed to despise me.
I know. You're supposed to be the competition in every sense of the word. Little do they know that it was you that helped me get into finals. Well, you and my mother's recipe.
You got you to finals. I was just the coach.
Does that mean you're not done yet? Because right now, I only know how to make one dish, and it's not a pumpkin pie.
As far as I can see it, we can either help each other or hurt each other.
Okay. I can help you do a 5-year projection plan to further entice your mother.
Tomorrow night at 10 at the bakery. I'll bring the wine.
It's a date. I mean, lesson. Let's go.
I sit down the steps and I said, Jake, you have to go to bed. You know what night this is, right? And he goes, yeah. I said, well, you know who's coming, right? Casey! Betty was just telling me the funniest story about her son, Jake. You remember Jake?
Yeah. He's single. And he has a boat.
Oh, that's great for him.
Why don't you take the night off, honey? Your sister and I can close. You've been working so hard. You need to take a break.
Oh, yeah. That sounds... I'd love a night off.
You're so lucky to have each other and this wonderful business. My kids, well, I don't hear from them much. No, I'm so blessed, Casey, to be back. Don't worry. He's wonderful. He still loves us. She's around all the time, right?
Did somebody order some pumpkin moon pie?
Hey, you read my mind.
It's my superpower. Not to mention, Mom told me to drop them by on my way home.
You want to stay for dinner? I could microwave something marginally edible.
Well, that does sound enticing. No, I can't. I have to go home and practice my pie recipe. I think I'll be at it all night.
Are you using your mother's recipes?
No, I came up with one on my own. Want to hear it?
Yeah.
Pumpkin silk chiffon pie with bourbon whipped cream.
Can't wait to try that. Did you run it by your mom?
No, I sort of want to surprise her. I want to show her that I can do this on my own. I mean, she's so incredible in the kitchen, and if this is my business too, then I want her to know I can cover for her if she ever needs me to.
I have to tell you, honey, I'm really proud of you. Making it all the way to the final round.
Well, I haven't made a pie yet, so don't be too proud. I'm still a work in progress.
I'm getting better every minute. Now, go make that pie. And save me a piece.
I will. I love you, Dad.
Love you too.
This would be your 5-year?
Yes, and I would be conservative and estimated 8 to 10% growth year over year.
Then minus yearly operating expenses? Makes a nice profit, look at that.
You got it. You just created a 5-year projection plan. So it's not complicated. You just follow the formula and it never fails you.
You really light up when you talk numbers.
Well, it's my language. No mistakes.
True. But mistakes aren't always a bad thing. Sometimes they lead us to what we've been looking for all along. That's how I came up with my fried mac and goat cheese appetizer. And now it's going to be the signature dish on my menu.
Now that sounds delicious.
You have no idea. And that would mean your very first pie crust is ready.
This is supposed to be solid, right?
Did you put enough shortening?
I think so.
No worries, let's try it again. Just take your time and follow the steps.
I don't know, Sam. Some people aren't cut out for this.
Those people don't own a bakery. Listen to me. You've got my business plan in great shape, so I owe you. And we're not leaving here until you make a solid pie crust. Even if it takes all night.
Deal.
Round 2. I didn't realize what time it was. Need to get started on the morning baking.
Thanks for not giving up on me.
No, thank you. I feel like I'm one step closer to not being my mother's employee anymore.
Yeah, so we're starting on 4.
Yeah.
And then
Dad?
Casey?
Dad.
Sam.
And I wasn't about to give up my golf buddy. So, for almost 10 years, we've been sneaking off twice a month to play in Greenpoint.
We have tried and failed to patch this rift for years.
I don't understand why they won't even hear each other out.
Sometimes an argument takes on a life of its own. So in order to stay out of the mess, we've had to resort to this.
Usually we're here when it's still dark, but I was running late this morning. And lo and behold, we run into you two, also sneaking around.
Oh, this is not what it seems. We're just helping each other out. This is completely innocent. But you have to keep this a secret.
And that means you can't tell anybody.
You don't tell our secret, we won't tell yours.
Well, let's call them.
Well, it's only been a few days since the meeting. I don't want them to think that we're desperate.
I'm just concerned, Casey. Business has never been this slow. We really need this hotel account.
That's why I'm just going to win the bake-off.
Look, now that my foot is better, let me help you with your recipe.
Nope, I'm good, and you are going to love it. I'm pulling out all the stops.
But this is my thing, Casey. I don't know why you won't let me help you.
Because you need to take it easy, and I need to prove to myself and to you that I can do this alone. What, you don't think I can win, do you?
I never said that.
Mom, I made it to the finals on my own.
I know that, Casey, but let's be honest. Baking just...
Don't you think that this place is just as important to me as it is to you?
Yes.
Great. Well, then if you can't support me in this now, then I'll just quit.
What? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I support you.
What happened?
Hi. Hey.
I've been texting you. Did you get my messages?
No, I'm sorry. I've been here by myself all day. I haven't even looked at my phone. It's been one of those days. Why? What's going on?
A friend of mine from culinary school hooked me up with this restaurant group who may be interested in the bakery expansion. I'm doing a tasting tomorrow.
Wow. That's great news, Sam. I'm really happy for you.
I got the call and you were the first one I wanted to tell. Are you okay?
Yeah, I got into a little thing with my mom today, but it's nothing to bore you with.
Well, I have an idea. I want to go out and celebrate the good news, and you look like you need to have some fun. So how about I take you out to dinner?
What happened to not being seen together out in public?
Trust me.
Can I open my eyes yet?
Yeah, we're here.
Okay. I admit it, you got me. I'm impressed. That was delicious and exactly what I wanted. What I needed. Thank you.
I'm sorry to hide us away like this. I just figured it was safer than someone seeing us together in town.
Are you kidding me? This is perfect.
I was thinking about what you said earlier. I think you've more than proven your worth to your mother.
You're probably right. I guess I've come to realize that I'm never gonna be her. And to be honest, I don't think I want to be. I want the bakery to succeed, but not at the expense of losing myself.
It's true. I think we both watched our mothers become consumed with work. It's certainly not the way I want to live my life.
Yeah, me neither. And while I love that you're teaching me how to bake, I'm also fine with us simply complimenting each other's skills.
You and me, you mean?
Well, I'm speaking about people as a whole. But sure.
You have to admit, we do make a pretty strong team together.
I don't know. I think the jury's still out on that.
And I'd like to make a suggestion.
You may, but you better keep it brief.
Unfortunately, that may not be possible.
Stop it. You and Sam Harper?
Shh.
You and Sam Harper? What? It just happened. Casey, if Mom finds out, she's gonna lose it.
Well, she's not gonna find out, is she?
You picked Sam Harper.
Okay, take it easy, okay? I don't need any more pressure than I already have.
What pressure?
Sam, the business, the bake-off, Mom. It's all just getting a bit too stressful.
Hold it. Is this pressure coming from Mom, or is it coming from you?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Mom's worried, and rightfully so. Things are tight right now. But you are putting it on yourself to save this business. It's a family business. It doesn't ride all on your shoulders. Just relax. It's gonna be fine.
You and Sam Harper.
Stop.
Mom? Dad, what's wrong? Is everybody okay?
I don't get it. We gave them the best this town has to offer.
The hotel?
They just called. We didn't get the account.
Did they say why?
Evidently, someone came in with a lower bid.
To be honest, Casey, I don't think we're going to make it this time.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Listen, Faye, if you need me, I will cancel my tea time.
It's okay, go. I'll be fine.
I'll drive her home.
Okay, thanks, Case.
I'm sorry. It is all my fault.
Casey, how would you have known someone would come in with a lower bid?
I know, but I was the one who pitched them.
No, honey. This is my fault. I totally mismanaged the business. It wasn't until you joined the company that we even saw the black. And now, Lydia is finally gonna get her wish.
It's not over yet. I'm gonna win that contest, and I'm gonna get us the press that we need to get back on top.
Maybe I shouldn't have pushed you so hard. You don't have to go through with this bake-off if you don't want to.
No. I started this thing, and I'm gonna finish it. Now, do you want to hear my pie recipe or not?
Absolutely. Hi, Casey. Is your mother around?
No, she's actually at home resting for a change. Can I have her call you? Are you okay, Penny?
I was just having a day, and I needed a friend and one of Faye's poppy seed muffins.
Oh, well, I can get you one.
Thank you. Every time I come in here, I've always got something going on. You must think I'm so pathetic.
Oh, no, of course not. I'm sorry you're feeling so down. Is there anything I can do for you?
Can I use your restroom?
Of course.
Thanks.
Zucchini, goat cheese, and arugula bruschetta, bacon-wrapped jalapeno chicken bites, and pepper jack stuffed sourdough pretzels.
It's a very impressive presentation.
So, what do you say?
Your business plan, it's solid. We'll give you that. But 90% of all new restaurants fail within the first year. It's a very competitive field, which is why we look for establishments which can stand out from all the rest.
So, you mean something like being featured on a culinary channel?
Exactly. That type of exposure can launch a restaurant, even build a franchise.
If you can make something like that happen, we'd be happy to talk about the next step. This is delicious, by the way.
Sorry, Casey. I just realized I had another appointment. Tell your mother I'll call her later, okay?
Oh, sure, of course. Oh, wait, you forgot your poppy seed muffin.
Thanks for getting together on such short notice.
No problem. I was just teaching my niece how to carve a pumpkin for the festival, but I think she was getting tired of me doing all the carving.
I love those childhood memories.
Yeah. Fall was always my favorite time of year growing up.
So how are things at the sweet factory?
Between you and me, not so good. I think there's a real chance for us losing the place, which would break my heart and my mother's. would have thought a pumpkin pie contest would have the ability to alter both of our lives?
Only there was some way we could both win.
One pie, one prize. But come on, let's be honest. There's no way I'm gonna beat you.
Hey, come on. I taught you how to bake, so you never know.
So you think you can show me how to make a bourbon whipped cream?
Well, I was going to perfect my ginger snap streusel crust, but maybe I could be persuaded to multitask.
Well, sounds like a plan then.
Good job, Lexi.
Good one. Hello. What was that? I thought you said you guys wanted to be discreet.
Oh, no. Was that obvious?
If sharing a steamy glance across the pumpkin table is being obvious, then yes, it was. Okay, sorry. I'll be more careful. Look at Lydia Harper. She's just staring at Mom.
It's kind of sad, really. We used to be such good friends. All three of them. I mean, I wish they would have worked things out.
Can't save everyone, Case.
I'm not trying to save everyone. Okay, maybe a few people.
You know, don't stress about this contest. Just do your best. Things will work out the way they're supposed to. What will be, will be.
I'll be right back.
Waiting to do that all day. What are you thinking about?
Something my sister said.
What's that?
That everything's gonna work out the way it's supposed to.
Does that include what happens to us?
I certainly hope so, but all this sneaking around is really making me anxious.
How about this? We keep our secret for a little bit longer, and then after the bake-off, we'll figure out how to make this work.
Okay. Okay, let's go.
What is it like? Because according to Betty, you were kissing Sam Harper.
Well, I think Betty should mind her own business.
I knew it! You are trying to send me to an early grave. He's Al Harper, the son of the woman who betrayed me.
Let's not forget that woman used to be your best friend, Faye.
Reggie, don't even start. How could you be so naive, Casey, conspiring with the enemy?
The enemy? Mom, please. He's been helping me. He's the one who got me to finals.
Well, then he's got an angle. Harpers always have angles. They're very good at that.
It's been 10 years, Mom. When are you gonna let this go?
Don't you dare turn this around on me, Casey McCarthy. You did this.
Could you be more dramatic?
She just needs to cool off. She'll come around.
No, she won't.
You could be right.
Hundreds of women in this town to choose from, and that's the one you picked?
She's not who you think she is.
She is taking advantage of you, Sam, distracting you from keeping your eye on the prize.
You make her sound like some kind of spy.
Well, I wouldn't put it past her. And I'm sure her mother put her up to this.
Mom, nothing is more important to me than opening my restaurant. Nothing. Do you really think I'd do anything to jeopardize that?
No.
Wait till you see the business plan I've developed. Casey helped me.
So this whole Casey thing, this strategy, it's like keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
Well,
Okay, I like it. All's fair in love and pie, right?
So, I'm a strategy?
That's not exactly what he said. Maybe he was just trying to appease his mother, but it seemed that way anyway.
I tell you right now, he cannot be trusted. That family's motto is win at any cost.
It doesn't make any sense. He seems so...
Convincing, charming, distracting.
Genuine.
You need to go talk to him.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
Whose side are you on?
I am on the side of love.
That's the cheesiest thing you've ever said.
Wait a minute.
Love? You're not in love with that kid, are you?
Mom, it's been less than 2 weeks. No one falls in love that fast. You think?
Do you have any idea where he could be?
Well, if I had to guess, probably watching Game at O'Malley's.
Then you need to go and talk to him. Mom and I can close up. What's the matter with you? We can close up.
What are you doing here? People are gonna see us.
It doesn't matter. Cat's out of the bag anyway, thanks to Big Mouth Betty.
Yeah, my mother was furious.
Really? And what did you tell her? About me, about us?
I didn't have a chance to explain everything.
Yeah, I know. My sister overheard your conversation. Something about me being a strategy?
Wait a minute, are you accusing me of something?
No, I'm asking you. Was this some big plot?
Casey, no, she misunderstood me, I swear to you.
Then why didn't you correct her then?
My mother could be very irrational when she wants to be. I was just trying to calm her down.
I don't know, Sam. Maybe this isn't meant to be.
I know you don't believe that, Casey. We bring out the best in each other. Listen, we've come this far. Our pie recipes are winners, and one of us is going to take this thing home tomorrow. Let's just see it through.
Hey, how come you two are on the local news?
Can you turn it up?
Care to share what kind of pie we have to look forward to tomorrow?
Oh, I have invented the most divine pumpkin silk chiffon pie with bourbon whipped cream.
What? That's my pie.
And a ginger snap streusel crust.
And that's my crust.
Mm-hmm. Delicious.
Oh, it will be.
The sweet little Betty isn't so sweet after all.
So what do we do?
You know what? Working with you this past week, I've realized something very important. Something my mother never understood.
What's that?
You can't create something unique for yourself. With a partner.
I'm listening.
We're going to see your mother. Come on.
There's no way. Betty would never do something like that.
Think about it, Mom. She can never beat you and Lydia, but me and Sam? She saw an opening and she took it.
She thinks she can win with our recipe.
But she's my friend.
No, she's not, Mom. She's an opportunist with 0 medals under her belt. That's all that matters to her.
Well, so now what do? You can't use your recipe and you can't use your pie crust. It's been all over the local news. They'll think you stole it from her.
We have a plan.
What?
We all need to go see my mom.
Mom, if you won't do it for the bakery, do it for me.
Mom? Are you here?
Coming!
Mom, stop. We need to talk to you. It's important.
Lydia, it's about Betty. So, how did Betty get your recipe?
Well, she came into the bakery, and I guess when she excused herself to use the bathroom, she must have seen it on the kitchen counter. It never occurred to me that I should hide it.
Really? I always hide mine in the store safe. As do I. You never know how far the competition will go.
All right, take it easy, you two.
Well, I may have mentioned the ginger snap streusel crust to her at some point, but it's Betty. She's my friend. Well, sometimes friends betray you, so... So, how does this all affect us?
Well, you guys used to spend a lot of time here, baking together.
That's ancient history, honey.
Look, we have a plan, but we need you both on board.
Come on, can you put your differences aside? This is for our businesses.
Yes, but only one of our businesses can win, so...
Not necessarily, but you'll have to trust us. Are you in?
Okay, then. It all starts with one pumpkin pie. We enter as a team. There's There's nothing in the bylaws that says we can't join forces since we both qualified for the final round.
Which is where you come in. We have 12 hours and we need your help to come up with a pumpkin pie to put all other pies to shame. And no one does that better than you two.
I have an idea. Sam, pecans. Faye, can we take a minute? This may be long overdue, but I feel I owe you an apology.
Lydia, let's just finish helping the kids.
Will you please, just let me finish. I need to get this off my chest. I should have fought for you with my father, but I didn't. It's just, you're so good at this, Faye. You've always been better in the kitchen than me. I guess I just didn't want to live in your shadow anymore.
What are you talking about? You've got more bake-off wins than me. You were always prettier and the more popular girl in school. You were never in my shadow. If anything, I was the other way around.
That's where you're wrong. I have always been insecure around you. The only way I was able to beat you all these years was by practically living in the bakery. And that nearly ruined my marriage. In the end, I guess I just wanted to prove to you that I could do it.
Well, I wish you hadn't waited 10 years to tell me all that.
I never wanted this to go on as long as it did.
Me neither. But, you know, in some strange way, I think we kind of helped each other. Sounds like I was the motivation for you to become a better baker, and you certainly motivated me to start my own business.
I'm sorry, Faye.
I'm sorry. A fresh start? Absolutely.
Now, will you finally give me the recipe for your pumpkin scones?
Let's not get crazy.
Tell me I'm not dreaming.
Nope. Looks like the Cold War's finally ended. This is the one.
Pumpkin cheesecake pie with a pecan caramel topping.
It's perfect. And now you're going to have to recreate it at the festival. And you only get one shot.
I have worked out every last detail.
It's what she does.
Okay, guys. Let's do this.
Oh no. Did someone drop out of the competition?
No. As a matter of fact, Betty, 2 of your competitors have decided to compete in the final round as a team.
I don't mean to be difficult, but isn't that against the rules?
That's what I thought, so I ran it by the contest officials, and you're not going to believe what they said. It's completely legal.
Okay, great. Well, makes it all the more interesting, right?
Sure does. That's 60 minutes to bake, and the clock starts now.
Betty has my recipe.
Yeah, I know. We knew this already.
No, I mean a picture of my actual recipe in my handwriting on a tablet.
Wait, so she didn't just copy the idea? She actually took a photo of it?
Yes.
Do you still have your copy of it?
Of course I do. It's in my bag.
Then we're gonna make this a festival they'll never forget.
Betty's going down.
Pumpkin cheesecake pie with a caramel pecan topping.
Pumpkin silk chiffon pie with bourbon whipped cream and a ginger snap streusel crust.
Could I maybe have one moment? Betty, that sounds amazing. How did you ever come up with a recipe like that?
Oh, just years of experience, I guess.
Really? Really? And that's your recipe right there on the screen?
Of course.
In your handwriting? That's weird, because I have the same exact one in my handwriting. Could it be that I have the original and you took a photo of it?
Please tell me you're getting all of this?
Yeah, me and about 100 other people.
That's not true.
Is that true, Betty?
No, of course not, Bob. You know me. You all know me.
Then you won't mind doing a handwriting sample for us.
I just wanted to win. One time. Is that too much to ask?
Due to the disqualification, this is the only entry. And you know what that means? Congratulations, Sam Harper and Casey McCarthy. You are the 42nd annual Lakeshore County Pumpkin Pie Bake-Off Champions!
I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but it's customary for the winners to kiss in front of the crowd.
Did you make that up, Mr. Harper?
Absolutely, Miss McCarthy. Slowing down a bit yet?
Unfortunately, no. Oh, Sam, there's some customers who want to pay their compliments to the chef.
Table 6, please. You two. Back again, that's the third time this week.
What can I say? The food is great.
Yeah, we can't complain about the prices.
We're gonna have to start charging you, you know. You're eating away our profits.
Careful, you're starting to sound like your mother.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, good choice.
Thank you. Half dozen pumpkin scones, fresh from the oven. Baked by the one and only Lydia Harper. Enjoy.
Not bad, Mrs. Harper.
Not bad at all, Mr. Harper.
October, a time for spooky fun.
Keep your eyes out for ghosts and witches and Cassie!
And an all-new Good Witch.
Welcome to Grey House. It's gonna be a good show, trust me.
When Halloween is in the air...
Didn't know you were a fan of magic and romance.
Expect the